Someone should join a beauty contest because you gain many experiences, wonderful experiences, not just for yourself, but also with other girls. Also, personally, beauty contests have helped me with stage fright. I used to not like to go on stage at all. Competing in beauty pageants have really shaped my life. They have inspired me. Being around many talented girls has inspired me to want to do more, and not just for myself, but for the community around me. I've competed in multiple Filipino pageants, and they have helped me want to give back to my community, to that community. It not just emphasizes on beauty and brains, but it also emphasizes on the heritage and culture of other women. It's open to other ethnicities, so it allows other cultures to showcase, besides just beauty and brains, but their cultures. I think that social media is a very, very big aspect. A lot of girls, when they do come into a beauty competition, they want some sort of exposure or it to be the open door to becoming a model, to becoming an actress, to become famous or something like that. So I think utilizing the social media as much as possible is, in my opinion, the most challenging part of joining a beauty contest is fitting it in my schedule, because once you make that commitment, you should, do it thoroughly and properly. You don't want to just show up for some parts of the events, you want to show up for all the events. So I think the hardest part is scheduling, and then secondly would be kind of getting out of your comfort zone. A lot of things I know when I joined the pageant, I was not comfortable with. I cried half the time. So it's opening up your mind to new things and experiencing new things.
Is it expensive to join a beauty contest?
It can, depending on the pageant. If you get yourself a sponsor, it can be free. It just depends on how you want to go through the pageant. I personally pay myself. Some people get sponsors. But I think the most value is the experiences you get. So forget the price tag. Go for the experiences.
They say that all beauty pageants are a form of woman exploitation. What can you say about that?
In a way, I think when I was younger, that's what exactly beauty pageant was. Not anymore. Beauty pageants have expanded into a way of promoting women's health. It's not just about how you look physically. You have to look good physically, but that shows and emits how well you take care of your body and how you take care of it internally, not just physically, and also mentally. You can't just be beautiful and join a beauty pageant, in my opinion anymore. In all the competitions I've joined, it's about brain and beauty.
So what's your advice to young women that are planning to join the beauty pageant?
I would say go with an open mind. Don't judge it just because it says beauty pageant, beauty contest. Go with an open mind. I've gained so many life-altering experiences from it. Some may be negative and some may be positive, but overall, it's always been a positive experience. I love all the girls I've competed with. I'm still great friends with most of them. So I would just say go with an open mind and try it out. Don't follow what media says. If you are interested, go for it. Why not?
Now that you are a spokesperson, so what are your fingerprints in this new beauty pageant? What's your contribution on this?
My contributions. I think I would be a great asset in helping the girls, especially in the last pageant. A lot of the contestants had no experience, were nervous, scared, and overwhelmed. And one of the things that I did was nurture them. I helped them. And I'm a competitor. I was competing against these girls, but I still gave them ideas on how to carry themselves, how to walk, how to answer these questions that are actually very tough. Not personally right now. I don't have any set community or group that I'm involved with, but I'm a very big advocate for literacy. The entire time I was in college, I was for children's literacy. There's so many adults who are illiterate, and the biggest thing is having that kind of education actually opens a lot of doors. And when people think literacy, they just think reading, but I'm also referring to math literacy. If you don't I don't know how someone can excel without being able to read. Or another big issue that I'm really big promoter for is poverty. Poverty is huge everywhere. And how we need to address the issue is a very big question. How can we remove poverty? But the two major things that I'm affiliated with, that I always am involved in, is literacy and poverty.
How can a beauty pageant help solve all these issues that's going around like, in the globe, like those advocacies that you mentioned? So how can a beauty contestant and a beauty event help solve these many problems that we have now globally?
A beauty pageant or competition, I think how they can help global issues is by the money being raised, being donated to a cause of whatever liking, you know, whether it's for poverty, literacy, environment,